welcome to another edition of All Things Real Estate. I'm so glad you're watching. Thank you so much. I wanted to let you know that I have got an exciting video for you today. I've heard from several of you over the last couple weeks about my pantry, and I am ready to show it to you today. I can't wait. I'm so excited to tell you the tips and tricks that are going to be helpful to you for your everyday life, and also for those home sellers out there getting ready to possibly put your house on the market. And so just stay tuned. I'm going to show it all to you today.
All things real estate, all things real estate.
Hey, are you ready? I'm opening the door. Here we go. Ta-da! Look how nice and organized it is. Isn't this fabulous? I love it. There are a few things that my organizer Stephanie did to help me, and I will put her info in the details on my YouTube channel. But I wanted to go over about 3 things that I feel like were real game changers in the way that we were able to get the pantry really well organized. Number 1, cereal boxes. These things are so awesome. Got them on Amazon. You can get 4 for about $25. And they come with these little labels that you can wipe off and you can use them again. So you can wipe off the name of the cereal and reuse them with new cereal. And my kids actually like to label them. This is me. I labeled that one. But they love to label them, and it just is a fun thing. And then so instead of all those kind of ugly half-open cereal boxes that you have all the time and using the little clippies and stuff inside, looks nice, looks neat, looks organized, and it's super, super useful. Keeps the cereal good too, because you know, kids, they wrinkle up that little bag inside and they don't put the clippy on right, and then you've got wasted cereal. So that was a real big thing here. And we like our cereal, right? We've got 7 different cereals here. We like our cereal in this family. Okay, so the cereal boxes were number 1. The second thing is that Stephanie, the organizer, taught me is really everything just looks a lot prettier in baskets, right? So divide it up by sort of function or food type. So my daughter is gluten-free, so we have this basket right here that has a lot of her kind of specialized food in it. So nice big basket. She won't go hungry in the house. So we got that basket for her. And then here, we've got a bread basket right here in the middle for all the other bread and tortillas. We like to make quesadillas a lot during the week because it's nice and quick. Got a bread basket there. We've got one for rice right here. So just kind of dividing those things up. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you some more specific video of the pantry. I'll get out of the way so you can see it better. But we've got 3 different containers, like big baskets for snacks. Because we've got chips, we've got another thing of chips with nuts and things like that in it, and we've got a bunch of fruit snacks and stuff like that. So we've got a bunch of different baskets for snacks. And then we've got the sweets baskets that my kids did notice that I put toward more the top of the pantry. That was not unintentional. So just putting everything in baskets really makes the pantry look so much more organized and just easier. Like when you're unloading groceries and things like that, you just kind of throw those types of food in those baskets and it looks great. The other thing is, I know you can barely see it here. Let me get out of the way. The other thing is these jars and how they're on those little stands. This is seriously a game changer because you can actually see what you have. So we have 2 of those actually. We've got one there and then one on another part of the shelf. I'll show you in a minute. So everything is, again, organized kind of by type. So we have our little jalapeno peppers that we like to put on stuff. We've got our 3 jars of marinara sauce, and then some of the spices and things like that over here. The other one has like pork and beans and some fruit, cans of fruit and things like that in it, and some Rotel tomatoes and beans and stuff. What's helpful about that is what was happening before, we had so many different cans of different stuff shoved in different places. And yeah, I mean, we tried to organize it by type, but it never really stayed that way. And so we ended up with, I don't know, 5 cans of spaghetti sauce. 5 jars of spaghetti sauce. Why do you need that many? You don't. So it just really helps to kind of take a look at this before you go to the grocery store, and helps you figure out what you have and what you need. So that was the other big game changer, I think, in this pantry. Those are kind of my top 3 things that really changed the look of the pantry. I love the way it kind of all goes together. It all kind of all matches. And the thing to think about too, just for living, this is great, but also if you're thinking about selling your house, this is super easy to do. You can do this in probably half a day. I mean, it took us longer because we were really doing a deep dive, but I bet you in about 3 or 4 hours, you can make a huge difference in your pantry and make it look super cute for buyers that come and open that door, and just see all your super cute baskets and your little, you know, labeled cereal boxes and jars and things like that all lined up like little soldiers. Just makes you look really nice and neat and organized for everyday living or for home selling. Now, I can show you the more specific parts of the pantry because I'm not in front of the camera. So here you go. See those nice cereal boxes? The little baskets. That's the little jar type stand I was talking about. More the baskets, the bread basket. And I didn't mention this, but I love those little sugar jars and the almond flour jars. Originally we had them all unbagged and had the sugar just in there, but the little canisters aren't tight enough to keep it all good. And so we put them in bags inside the jars, and I still think it looks good. Okay, so here is that other part for the cans. And here are our 3 little snack baskets, but we need them. So hey, nothing wrong with that, right? The other thing that I did that my husband thought I was a little bit crazy for doing, but I was happy to do it, is I covered the foil boxes and stuff in brown paper because I wanted it to look pretty. So I know I went a little bit over the top with that, but I really I wanted a pretty pantry, so that's what I did. This basket down here is an overstock basket, and then we've got our nice big KitchenAid mixer and then some extra storage down there. And again, those things down there in baskets, so they just look all that much better. And then if you can see down here, we've got our trash bags and some doggy treats and things like that, napkins. Up here, we did paper plates, which we use every day, napkins, extra little cups. There's the sweet basket that I moved up so my kids can so easily grab sweets. This is overstock stuff. See, we had a bunch of overstock stuff. And then here's some lazy Susans. These are awesome. And again, another thing that just makes you able to easily see what you have. And then up at the top, we've got cookbooks and extra stuff. Oh, all that coffee. Yep, we gotta have that in the morning. And my creamer and stuff. So that's it, folks. I hope you loved it. I am really happy with it. I'm so glad I did it. It was worth every penny to have a professional come and help. Usually it is worth every penny to have a professional come and do anything related to your house, especially selling it. Call me if you're looking to buy or sell a house, of course. And also if you just want some little quick tips and things like that, I'm happy to share where I got my cereal boxes. I'm happy to share where we got the baskets. I'm obviously happy to share my fabulous organizer Stephanie's information with you too. So let me know what I can do to help, and see you next time on All Things Real Estate. Thanks for watching.
Real estate and all things real estate.